to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live at noon, or noon 02 it looks like. Hang on a second, let me find you guys on Facebook so I can read your comments. Well, first of all, before I even get to the comments, I super want to congratulate a bunch of our ladies. So 3 of our loyal followers entered, well, more than 3. A lot of people entered the Lorraine Turner's Monarch Butterfly Challenge, but the top 3 winners are some of our regulars, so that's really, really exciting to me. So we have Diane Sabo, who won first prize, Brenda Harrigan won second prize, and Beverly Ann Torres won third. So I'm super, super proud of you girls. You guys, well, number one, it takes a lot just to finish a challenge and to submit it. But that you guys were winners is super, super exciting. So here, I'm gonna enlarge it on my phone as best I can. Can you get in close, Devin, and see? This one is Diane Sabo. It says her cheerful pillow includes fun raw edge flowers embellished with beads. Great choice of yellow background color that makes the butterfly pop. Love the bright piping fabric too. Her choice to include lots of fabrics in the windows on the Monarch's wings is unexpected and creative. So this here is Diane Sabo's first place winner. And then we have the second place winner. And you guys can't see it in this. But I saw it. Brenda sent me close-ups.
It says you can't hear. Oh, wait. No, never mind.
Can they hear?
Only one person can hear.
Can everybody else hear?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So then look at this one, girls. The flowers there, they're all hand-done little like yo-yos with beads. So that was Brenda Harrigan's. If you join us on the Sunday Zooms, Brenda worked on it there and showed it to us up close and personal several times. And it says, great texture and shimmer on the wings. Is it Angelina fiber? I do believe it is. I love the use of beading for the spots of white on the wings. Beautifully rendered delicate flowers. Brenda's choice of the light blue-green leaf fabric adds a sense of depth. And then Beverly Ann's here. She won third place. Look at that green on the bottom, that fringe. It's fabulous. And it says, let's see what it says. Oh my gosh. This one, I do not know why it won't. I don't know. I've done something, so I can't see what Lorraine said about it. But nice vertical composition. Well, you guys are going to have to go to Lorraine's website so that you guys can read it yourself. Because, sorry, Beverly, I can't see it. I think we must have taken a snap shot of Lorraine's website. So Christy's always doing that for me, trying to help me out, because I don't have time to go find things. So thank you to Christy for posting this, and it's super exciting. It sounds like you guys raised about $500 that Lorraine put back to donated back to the Monarchs, and that's kind of, if you go to Lorraine's website, you can see that all of her proceeds, a portion goes back to helping endangered species and keeping our planet safe. So anyway, so that was the most exciting thing. I didn't want to forget that. Okay, now let me find you guys so I can see your comments. Oh goodness, it's always a challenge, and Mondays are always hard. Okay, so, and I'm talking into my ear. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, can you guys hear us? Okay, I think we're over. Well, somebody said they can barely hear us. Okay, Devin says he's fixed that. So anyways, so we want to, one, just congratulate the winners, but everybody who participated, because all of the pieces, I'm sure, were beautiful. I haven't had a chance to go look, but I will after the live. We just got back from Tahoe, so we're super excited. We had a fabulous weekend, river rafting and hot tubbing and hiking and just relaxing. So we are scooted into work at like 10:02. We were a little bit late, but I'm pretty sure the boss is not going to fire us. She says, Teresa, try turning up the volume on your device, because I think everybody else is fine. So try turning up go into your settings maybe and turn up your volume. So we did have a new Halloween apron that just came in. So I'm going to show it to you guys because I think these are going to go really fast. And, you know, I always like to give you guys the first option. So if you want this, I know, Raylene, it was so much fun. Well, partying with my sister is you need like a week just to recuperate from that. She was a bartender before she became a nurse. And so she still, you know, has those expertise. So I might need a detox for the whole week. But so look at this super cute apron. And I think we have some silicone inserts to put into the gloves in the back, but I didn't really look too closely. But this is a super fun panel. It makes an apron and oven mitts. So you know now's the time to get on your Halloween stuff to get it finished. So if you want that, well, let me know. I have no idea what the price is. You know, we like to be organized like that. But for today's demo, Mary Beatty wanted, and I hope she's on, but I don't think she is. She's going to have to go back and rewatch this. But Mary Beatty wanted a demo on the complete process of the pennant banners. So, so I know that we've demoed this a ton of times before. Pennant banners are these fun things that look like this, and you hang them on your wall, you hang them across your glamper, or you hang them across the hallway, or whatnot. I tend to do my pennant banners double-sided, just because when they're hanging in my booth at the shows, I want it to show from both sides. So this one I did double-sided. Don't ask for it because I think we're almost out of it, but it is what I'm going to be demoing. We have this one, but don't ask for it either. But I do think I was promised we would have more of these in August. So if you didn't know, it's already almost August. So we should have more of these pennant banners coming in August. But we did just get a new shipment of this one. This one totally sold out. Oh, it looks like we did not untangle this one, but these ones, I don't know, I think I need a fifth hand. These ones are the old maid cards. So, well, you get the idea. Here, Gracie, can you untangle this? So you get the idea. So we do have the old maid card pennant banners. I want to say it's $29.95, and it comes with all of the silks and the rat tail and everything. But what we put into our pennant banners, which is a little bit different than most of the pennant banners you see, most of the pennant banners are kind of floppy, and I don't like floppy. So we put the heavyweight Temtex. It's double-sided fusible, so it fuses on both sides. But you're going to get leftover pieces. So always save. I know I'm a hoarder, but see how I always save these tiny little pieces? So save them because you can do something fabulous like this, like make a bouquet of birds. So these are cute little birds that Eleanor Peace Bailey made for us using that heavyweight Temtex. So, so don't throw away your scraps, okay, girls? I'm just telling you there's a use for everything. See how fun these are? I could probably, but not right away, track down. We were going to turn these into a pattern, but in my spare time, we haven't gotten to it. So if you need a bouquet of birds, just keep reminding me and I'll get to it. So don't throw away your fusible. But you're going to take, and with this panel, it was running yardage. So just to give you an idea of what you can do with different fabrics. So this was just running yardage. They were kind of squarish, but not really, all different size squares. So we cut out the squares and then we matched them so that they would be the same size. So if you have, like, I wouldn't put this one with this one because it's not going to be the same size. You're going to cut something off. But you can put this Sweet Land of Liberty is the same size as this one. So you could put those two together, or you could put two of the same together. So you're just going to cut this out, and I would totally use my rotary cutter, except for, oh, Gracie's moved. Gracie was filling your guys' orders, so I didn't want to disrupt her, but I think that me and Devin being in the same room with her is disruptive enough, so she's left. Okay, so I'm going to do, let's see. Didn't I do, whoops, bless you, Gracie. So So I'm going to take this here. I've got my heavyweight fusible. I'm going to take this thread off because if the fabric is white, I don't want it to show through. I'm going to lay this here and I'm going to kind of sandwich it as best I can. Remember that this is kind of a crafty thing. It's not going to go into a show. You do not have to be perfect with it. So I'm just going to lay that there. And then I'm going to take my iron, which probably has turned itself off. All right, Devin, you got any comments for me while this heats back up? Okay. Okay, while it's heating, I've got the diaper. Well, I call it the diaper, but it's actually an iron shoe. I've got that on there so it won't burn if I forget about it. So I can go read your comments. Okay, Christy. Perfect, Teresa. Okay, Ian. Oh my gosh. Gracie, you better like write this down. Everybody wants the apron panel. Oh, Gracie. Oh, can you guys hold that up? Gracie just detangled the Old Maid and hung it on Devin. Here. So this is what the Old Maid one looks like. So they're actually Old Maid playing cards. So you could, if you wanted, if you didn't want to turn it into a banner, you could turn it into playing cards. Diane, I don't know why you can't get the Facebook. That's so bizarre. I wish I could help, but I am not that talented. Okay, look at the kids are. Look, you guys are doing well, working together. Good job, good job.
Why are yours so close together?
That's fine. So you guys get the idea of the playing cards. So it says, oh, keep it still. You're making me dizzy. The people at home are going to be like seasick. So there are the playing cards. It's another Janet Wicker Fresh panel. And then we just turned it into a banner. But it is one of our best-selling banners at the shows. So banners are super easy, great gifts. Okay, so here I am. Oh, okay, so I'm ironing this onto my heavyweight fusible. Oh, we didn't hang up the butterfly, so I can't show you what it looks like if it's floppy, but you don't want it to be floppy. And then because Mary Beatty wanted a start to finish demo, I am going to show you guys. You can do a straight stitch around the edge, or you can kind of do a free motion stitch. Usually I just do a free motion stitch because that's probably what my machine's set at, and I'm too lazy to change my feet. So here we're going to come over here. We're going to do it, and you don't actually have to do a free motion stitch around or any kind of stitch around it. I just like to do a stitch around it so that it secures it so it doesn't kind of peel up over time. And then I've got a rainbow thread and a gold thread. So I'm going to pull my rainbow thread out. I like to usually sew with 2 threads when I'm thread painting, but for this I do not want rainbow thread. Although I do have black thread in the bobbin, so we'll see how that looks. I should probably change my bobbin thread too, but this is just for demo. So if I was doing it for real, I would probably put a cream thread in, or like a glitter thread or something. And then I like to sew with my needle in the down position so that it acts kind of like a third hand. And then Mary Beatty's probably sleeping. I bet you girls she did not take our advice from Friday and set her alarm. Okay, so that's kind of what it looks like. And then I'm going to take, we've tried hole punches, but the hole punches are never strong enough. Even the craft ones are never strong enough to go through the Timtex. So what we found is we just take a seam ripper and start the hole, and then just use your scissors and kind of work the hole into it. And Mary Beatty, when you do watch this, if you're having trouble with this, just bring it to me and I'll show you. And then you take rat's tail or twine or something, and you just push it into the hole. And then I would make another hole on this side and just weave it through with all of my squares. Here's one that we have in process that we haven't finished yet. So it's at the process where it's got the rat tail through it, but I need to add embellishments like yarns and silk fibers and all that good stuff to it. So it's gonna look, oh, Gracie, I should have had you untwine this one too. So I always leave my strings extra long. You would not be dealing with all this extra rat tail, but sometimes I have to go across like 20 feet in my booth, so I leave them super long so that I have options. But typically in your house, you're not gonna have anything that's that crazy. So, so this is kind of, well, you get the idea. You know, I got a short attention span, I'm over it. But I do have to, I told Karen before she came back to work on Wednesday, I would have this embellished so she could kit it so we could take it to the Sacramento show. So I've got to find silk ribbons and all that fun stuff. So anyhow, this is what it is. It's super cute little kitty cats. And then we use the same cats on either side. So you could make two banners if you wanted to just use a regular fabric on one side. But like I said, because we do the booth, I want it to be pretty on both sides. So that's basically from start to finish for Mary Beatty. And then real quick, I'm just gonna rehash because I know you girls, I know my customers, I gotta show you guys things several times before it sinks in. So I showed you last week how to make confetti, but I didn't finish the tote bag. So we're gonna do it again real quick, okay? I'm not gonna do the whole process, but I'm gonna remind you, like I always remind you, like a broken record. I'm like a nagging wife. Always mark your stabilizers. Otherwise, when you see this, you're not gonna know if this is tear away or wash away. So mark your stabilizers. Otherwise, you're gonna have to like lick it and see if it dissolves, or put it in water and see if it dissolves. So this is wash away, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna be making confetti. So a lot of times you've seen confetti made, and it's kind of, it makes like a mosaic-y kind of a, not a mosaic-y, but kind of a washed out look where you can do like landscapes and different things. And a lot of times what they do is they take the confetti, all your little pieces of fabric, and then they put tulle over it and stitch it down to create the design. But if you do that, it deadens it. So see how this one has the tulle on top and this one doesn't? So a lot of times for us, if we're doing trees, like fall trees or something, I like everything to be more dimensional. So we only put it on the tulle on the back, but you don't actually even have to put the tulle on the back. That's what your wash away is for. And then you do enough stitching, it holds everything in place. So super easy. It seems like it's not really gonna work, but it will, trust me. So I'm going to, and I showed this demo the other day, but I have to do it again because I didn't make enough for the back side of the bag. So, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, I always use batik fabrics because it doesn't matter what side, you have a good side on either side, as opposed to regular printed fabrics might be whiter on one side, so you don't get the true color. So I'm just gonna put these here. Poor Devin, he just got his hair retwisted, so he's like beating himself up, hitting himself in the head, because his braids are so tight, they're hurting him. Poor little kid. Okay, so I want a lot of different fibery kind of weird stuff. So I'm just going to just randomly, like this is probably like had cutie oranges in it or something at one time, and then it was too orange, so I painted it with some green, probably acrylic paints, who knows what. So I'm just going to take some of that and put that into my stuff. And then here's some fun little rainbowy, I already have some of that, some fun little rainbowy texture yarns. So I'm just going to kind of chop this up and make a soup. Be careful, you don't want to chop your fingers when you're crazy like this. And you want to get it kind of small. You don't want your leaves chopping. And then I'm going to kind of sprinkle this into here. And don't worry, girls, I know you all panicked last week when we didn't have any pins in the shop, but we found a pin cushion that had been misplaced. So we're good to go today, except for that I left them over here by the sewing machine. I'll have to show you when Devin comes over here. It's like we have a treasure trove of pins, like maybe 10. So I'm going to just put the wash away on the other side, and then I'm going to secure it with my pins because I don't want all my fibers to fall out. So I'm going to show you real quick what this looks like, what the end result looks like before I stitch it, because Devin loves moving around with the iPad. So can you bring it here and show them?
Yeah.
Oh, here, I can bring it to you.
Oh,
It's okay.
I was coming to you.
I was faster. Okay, so here is the unembellished version of the tote bag that we're making, which is super, super beautiful. So if you don't want to embellish it, you totally don't have to. The tote bag is going to be fabulous whether you embellish it or not. So basically we're making this tote bag, and it's got the directions to make it. This is it unembellished, and then this is it, what it's going to look like embellished. So all of these have already been stitched on. This is a tree trunk using Fabric Magic, which I showed you last week, so you can go back. You can always go to our YouTube channel and watch the different videos. But this here is leftover pieces of my tree trunk from a different project. So I always try to make more, so then I can leave this in my, basically my coloring box and use it for projects later on. So like this was
is it washable if it's embellished or after it's embellished?
I personally wouldn't wash it. By the time it needs to be washed, I'm ready to throw it away and get a new purse. But this here was this text. This has Fabric Magic on the back, so it shrunk up about 30%. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that's what I used in the center of the sunflowers over on. Oh, poor Devin. He's like so miserable. He's like hitting his head. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do is the confetti.
Did you order a circuit from that site you posted on Fabric Chicks?
Who said that?
Diana Hensley.
So Diana Hensley, I did not post that. So like you guys, when you join our Fabric Chick Stitch Along, part of the rules is that we don't post other companies because this is basically how we make a living. And we have to stand behind everything that we promote or recommend. And so somebody posted the Cricut, which was a really good deal.
Oh, that says Cricut?
Yeah, except for that it was like a bogus ad. So please don't post anything on my sites because, first of all, I don't have, I think Christy is the person who has access to that website, or she has control over that website. So I couldn't unpost it. So, but I don't want anybody to be taken advantage of and then come back and say, hey, you recommended this. So please don't post anything on Fabric Chicks websites recommending other products and things because we don't have time to go and make sure that they're really real ads and not trying to take advantage of you girls. Okay, I'm trying to thread two threads in my needle. I think that's what you're asking, right, Diana? I didn't read it, but I do think if it sounds too good to be true, it might be. But you guys can always send that kind of stuff to each other if you're friends. I have no control over that. And honestly, it doesn't affect me one way or another, except for that I think it was a bogus ad, and I don't want you guys to get taken advantage of. So it's just a good policy that we have that we don't promote other companies on our website. Okay, so I've got my free motion foot on here. If you can see it, when I drop my my foot, it goes down just a tiny bit. And I have my feed dogs up so that I have a little bit more traction. It's up to you to practice to see what your machine will handle. So when I free motion, I just want to stitch enough to catch all those tiny little pieces, okay? So that I'm just going to stitch all around that. If you want to see what it actually looks like afterwards and washing it, go back and watch last Monday. I'm just giving you a quick demo of how easy it is. But you do have to kind of go over your stitches several times so that it does not just wash into your sink when you are done. Okay? So that's kind of what it looks like. And then when you attach it to your background, like I did here, so when I attached it, I did not attach it all the way down. See how it's loose here? To give it more dimension. So I did not sew all the way around. I kind of just tacked it and sewed it in the center. And then I used a 12 weight thread to sew the tree trunks down. And then here on this tree that's further away, I just added a little bit of texture with my 12 weight thread. And then down here, I just added some rocks. So that's kind of the idea behind that. And if you ever have questions about that, just put it in the comments and I'll answer them. If not, when we're live, do you have my phone?
No, why would I have your phone?
I don't know. What did I do with it? Well, I would answer questions, except for I have no idea what I did with my phone. Oh, here it is. Hiding behind the iron. Okay, let's see. Okay, Sue, good luck at the doctor's. Ann Lindenmeyer, what kind of batting do you want? Bamboo. Okay, I gotcha. Bamboo. Okay, we'll get you a basket ready. Okay, let's see. I will, and no, I'll totally take the banner to the Halloween banner to the Sacramento show. We just got it in. It was out of stock for a while, but it just came in, so we've already got it kitted and ready to go. Let's see. Okay. So no, I would not personally wash it, but I think you could wash it. I think you totally could wash it on a gentle cycle, but I wouldn't. Cindy Gygax, did I say texture magic when I should have said fabric magic? She's got a, oh, okay. Perfect. Okay, you guys work that out yourselves. Also, do you have a panel with a big ifs? Yes, Ann Lindenmeyer, did you miss Friday's sale? Oh my gosh. Devin, can you find the panel with the big witch? It's right there on the top of Connie Wiggins' basket. We have a ginormous witch panel that we had on Friday's sale, but I'll put it on again. Phyllis is late as usual. Phyllis and Mary Beatty, they should set their alarm clocks. Can you see this, Devin?
Yeah.
You guys should set your alarm clock so you're not late. Mo wants a tour of poor Devin. He's like just hitting his head trying to make it not hurt. It's so distracting. Mo wants you to take her on a tour of the journals we have in stock. Devin?
Oh, I gotta do it.
Yeah, you gotta. You're the videographer. Okay, so get the iPad. Stuff his. Oh my God, it's like he's like got special needs issues. He's like just pounding his head. Okay, let's come on over here. What are you doing, Gracie?
I thought you were Devin and I was gonna hit him.
Oh, okay. All right, so here are the journals that we have in stock. The coral one. Let's see. I don't even, they used to have, oh, like this is, the peacock is 90. This one is not numbered. I think Amy does a different numbering system every time she sends them to me. Here's one. This one's number 6. The kitty is number 36. Oh, no. The kitty is number 19. So these are art journals. You can put anything in them. They're not really reusable in the sense that you can reload them with paper, but you can, if you wanted to. You could cut off this and then frame it, but it seems to me like if you're taking the time to write a journal, you're going to want to leave it in your journal. But it's diamond art, so you add all the beads. And then here's two more. The dragonfly and the blue with gold. Doesn't have a number, but I'll know what you mean if you say blue with gold.
Compacts.
Compacts.
The mirror one.
Yes. Here's number 41 and number 44 and here's another pink one, or did I show you that one already?
I don't know.
Are you paying attention, Devin?
No.
And then here's another one. It kind of reminds me of like Fiesta. I think it's number 42. And then let's see. We got a ton of journals. Number 54 is beautiful, if you like turquoise. We've got a cactus one. Number 57. This one would be a fun one for like a wedding journal. Very classy. Then we've got number 63, kind of a lotus, I think. And then here's, this one would be super quick and easy. That's number 61. And then here's another one that's kind of red, golds, and greens. And then here's what number 36 looks like in person. I think we only have, for compacts, I have a cupcake. And this, I have four of these cupcakes, and a butterfly, and another butterfly. And this is what the compacts look like when you open them up. They've got a mirror on both sides. And then I do have this journal here also that we just got in. And this journal is number 111. Okay, let's see. What other questions do I have? I know, Diana, he has beautiful hair naturally, but he likes that crazy look. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that is, okay, Mo, you got to pick 6 or 41, or you can have both. I don't remember which one, where they were. So I'll go back and find them. I can send you a picture of both of them again. Okay, so do you guys have any other questions? Otherwise, we will see you.
Bye.
Gracie's saying goodbye already because she wants me to go help her fill all the orders. But we will see you on Wednesday at 2 o'clock for Wild Wednesday Live. I'm not sure who the vendors are going to be that we're going to be interviewing, but I do think we've got some new vendors coming on. It's kind of crazy because everybody's getting ready for shows, but it's pretty exciting to see what the new lineup's looking like. So that's Tuesday, and go to Wild Wednesday Live on Facebook, Wild Wednesday Live, and like the new page. So put on there so you get the notifications when we go live. Also, go to the YouTube channel for Wild Wednesday Live and like that. And let's see what else. I think that's it as far as I know. If not, we'll do a surprise live and get caught up if we've missed anything. So make sure that you like our Facebook page so that although you do if you're watching us, but just make sure you do so that if we do any surprise lives, if you're available, you can pop on and watch it. We will see you on Wednesday. Have a great week. Be creative. Do something fun.